behind a Rolex. I got my pit boy, and I'm ready to make some capital in the capital. Look, ever since they dropped the atomic bomb, you've been holed up in Vault 101. And since your mama's gone, you're focused on abilities, perception, endurance, intelligence, agility. Your skill in these categories is clear, and apparently you'll be needing them since your daddy's disappeared. Now you're a big boy, got your own pit boy. What you need to succeed is a pistol to destroy anybody that's dumb enough to look for trouble over here. I've had it up to here with the fucking overseer. Kill him or go with stealth, don't let nobody see it. Now you're overground and out, and the coast is clear. Here, a wild frontier is what we see. A post-apocalyptic Washington, D.C. You should be heading on whatever the direction, but if you're a clever one, you'll be visiting Megaton. You'll meet the residents and the Sheriff Lucas Sims. Now you can help him out or end up shooting him. This sort of drama can cause your karma to diminish, but you do what you need to when you choose to win. It's law of the wasteland, so all of you wastemans ought to stay back and get a tool in your face. And when I pull out my strap and activate the VATS, there's no way that I'll let these twats escape the blast. I blaze away, but the way my rads are raising fast, a super mutant high on psycho couldn't tame my ass. I've never seen a blade of grass, this place is shit, so I need to locate the Garden of Eden creation kit. But before I do that, man, it's time for action. I have got to find a balance in between the rival factions. The battle's getting hyperactive, radioactive. Riley's Rangers, Talons and the Savage Raider packed in conflict with the Enclave, crushing us under the heel. But I keep it bloody real with the Brotherhood of Steel. We're heading for the war to end all wars, not to mention all the sentry bombs, centaurs and death claws. You best pack a deadly force or you'll end up getting mauled. If you think that just a stim pack is plentiful, level up, get better heavy weapons and perks, cause no matter how hard you are, there's an enemy worse. La da 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 da, it's the motherfucking DAWG. We know. La da 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 da, I'm on the radio in Fallout 3. You better make your way to Rivet City and speak to Dr. Lee about Project Purity. Will you install John Henry Eden's FEV, or will you connect the GEC and set the people free?
Hello everyone, Telly and Slade, you lovely people, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Tell, thank you for the host as well, buddy. I'm aware that you've ditched me to go and watch men run around in small shorts, but you know, maybe you're still listening. But yeah, how's it going, guys? Slade, you had the day off. It's always a good start. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I bought myself a bar of chocolate like a quarter of an hour ago, literally as I hit the channel to go live with the music. Popped downstairs and grabbed myself a bar of chocolate that I was planning on having last the whole stream. Yeah, it's gone. Gone. So I've got my drink. But yeah, other than that, got the game sorted out. Thank you again so much for that, Slade. So we now have Mad Max, Shadows of Mordor, Arkham Knight, Fallout 4, and then the working version of Bloodborne as well. Well, the Bloodborne DLC, hopefully. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for that, buddy. It does mean a hell of a lot. But yeah, they're all downloaded, installed, ready to go. My PS4 is now full. Or as close as I can get it. But yeah, hypes to play all of those. I will definitely get those scheduled in. I'll do a playthrough time, like playthrough length checker, and see how it will work putting it into a schedule. Obviously Fallout 4 is going to be just the rest of my life, but in terms of like Mad Max and Arkham Knight, you know, I'd quite like to play those. But yeah, we'll try and fit them in. I'm kind of umming and ahhing about having December as Undertale, and like just Undertale. I still haven't actually seen anything about the game. I know of it, and obviously I was gifted it, so I have it. But in terms of like what the game's like and just everything, I haven't seen any gameplay footage. I've not seen any reviews or previews or anything like that. It is literally, it's in my library. I know it's an RPG of some description. That's it. But I've been told by everyone I've spoken to about it that it's awesome. So yeah, Slade, I did see that. It was like, do you want to download the game? Yes. Do you want to download these 17 DLC packs as well? Yeah, go on then. But yeah, it's like all the different costume sets and the Batmobile versions and that kind of thing as well, isn't it? So it's pretty awesome. Right, let me put the game screen on. I am currently sat playing Bloodborne. I have it sat ready to go. Let me start the music. There is a reason the sound mix is open. Let me mute that. There we go. But yeah, I've had it open. I've gone and got the Ashen Armour, or the Charred Armour, whichever one it is. The Charred Armour from Old Yarnham, and I've been up to the tower and grabbed the Powder Keg badge as well. So they're kind of in my inventory now. We're finally upgraded from the starter armour, which we've used to take out all the bosses so far. Hey you, how's it going, buddy? Happy Thanksgiving to yourself. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because, you know, we try and keep politics and that kind of thing out of the stream. But yes, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you've had an awesome day if you've celebrated it. That's not a good place to be. This whole area is so much nicer when you've not got the guy in the minigun trying to shoot you in the face. But yeah, it feels like you come in for like 2 or 3 casts in a row, and then you disappear for a couple of months. So it's always a surprise when you come in. Not so much that you're in the channel, just that like you've come back kind of thing. If that makes sense. Like, I know when you're available, you come in and you support the channel. But yeah, I know what I mean. I'm rambling. I'm being very unclear with my intentions, or my intended words. Because, you know, English. Oh, not good. No, dude. No need to apologise. Absolutely no need to apologise. As I say, I know that whenever you have the option, you are fully supportive of the channel, and you're always here hanging out and getting involved in stuff. So I know that if you're not here, there's a reason for it. And something like the last year of high school. Pretty damn good reason. Part of me wants to try the jump. Oh, crap. So that guy was going to make me try the jump then. Okay. But yes, I wasn't trying to make you feel guilty for not being here. I was trying to say, in my own poor fashion, that, you know, it's always a nice surprise when you do make it in. Surprised there's not an item back here. Even if it's just like a basic Blood Paarl thing. But Slade, I think, you know, in terms of the games that you've given me, they're all games you can kind of get lost in. I imagine Arkham Knight has so much side stuff to do that it will take me forever to get through it all. And Shadows of Mordor is all the collectibles and the whole army, like enemy ranking up system, which seems awesome. But taking out all like the commanders and the generals and stuff looks like it could take up quite a lot of time. And you guys should all know that I like to try and do as much as I can in the games. So that combined with Fallout 4, we are just kind of looking at like the next year of games planned already. I've been trying to play Fallout 4. It's not gone as well as I'd have liked because I got it on PC. And unfortunately my PC has seemingly hit that point now where it's not getting on with a lot of the games that are coming out now. You know, the graphics card is showing its age, which is why we've got the donation goal over there. So it tries, but like we're running it on minimum, and if I'm just playing, it copes just about. If I get into the, like I've just started heading in towards the main townships and stuff, and now it's starting to stutter a bit, even off stream. So yeah, the streams were good. Like, you could tell it was Fallout, but it definitely wasn't smooth, which was a shame. But I have now got access to that on the PS4, so we will be going back to it at some point. It'll be a bit of a pain in the butt to have to go through the intro stuff again and try and get my weapons and stuff back, because I've got some decent weapons stockpiled at the moment. But it'll be fun to play through it again. So but yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it could have been there could have been more improvements over Fallout 3, but it's still a good game. You know, you can tell it's Fallout from the get-go. The gameplay is solid. I mean, if you enjoyed the previous Fallouts, you're going to enjoy this one. It is just more of the same, with some slight improvements and tweaks and stuff. That one's done. Let's go with the first since deal of the week. How much is it? And when does the deal of the week end? Two gig of RAM short. At least that's potentially kind of a cheap fix. Yeah, mine, I was below just. My processor was like one processor above minimum, but my graphics card was one below minimum. And like I say, when I'm not streaming, so when the CPU isn't being taxed by streaming, there seems to be enough of a balance so the CPU picks up the slack from the graphics card, and it just about plays. Like I say, now I'm getting into the main bulk of the town, it is struggling. But when I'm out in the sticks and there's only like a couple of buildings and hills and scenery and stuff around, or if I'm in a dungeon or a cave or a building or whatever, it works well. But now that I'm out, like I say, getting into the towns and stuff, there's more going on and it struggles a bit more. But yeah, when I stream, it struggles so much. Even when I'm like inside a building, it slows down and stutters and that kind of thing. Which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I mean, like I say, to upgrade the RAM, you're probably looking at I don't know, $50 or so. So I know it's not cheap, but you know, for me to upgrade my PC for it, it's a new graphics card, which is £250. So you know, it could be worse. Yeah, alright, I realised as soon as I asked that you guys were going to pick up on that. I knew I was going to regret it. But yeah, because I still haven't got Scholar of the First Sin. Like, I've not bought the DLC on PC, so I've still only got like base Dark Souls 2, which really annoys me because I'd love to play through Scholar, but yeah, just never got around to picking up the DLC for it. So, I mean, the thing is, I don't get paid till like this time next week. I'm pretty sure it's next Thursday that I get paid. Even then, I'm not going to have a huge amount of money left. But yeah, like the Steam sale being this weekend is just typical, because I have no money. Alright, Dragon, thank you for swinging by. It is very much appreciated. Enjoy your Thanksgiving meal. Happy Thanksgiving to you, good sir. Yeah, have a great meal, have a great day, and I will catch you, it'll be next week now. So have a great Thanksgiving weekend. For anyone interested, by the way, who is watching, the reason I'm trawling back through here is that my intention is to go and get the Holy Blade from the top of the tower, but I need 20,000 echoes to buy it. So I'm just going through, stocking up on echoes, and this being the last area that I've trawled through. The echo drops are quite good here. In terms of ease of kills and amount of echoes dropped. So they drop almost 1,000, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean desktops, that is the benefit of desktops, is, you know, the laptop is nice and portable and compact and does the job, but when it comes to upgrading it, the limits are there and it can be a bit of a pain in the ass. Generally, if you're looking to upgrade the RAM on a laptop, the RAM is definitely the easiest thing to do, so you're alright there. But it's either going to be, if you look on the base of the laptop, there'll be a thin kind of screw plate that will come off, and it will have an image of like a RAM chip on it, and you can just pop that back plate off, like unscrew it and pop it off, and you can just take the RAM chips out and put new ones in. The alternative, which is a bit more of a pain in the ass, is that you have to kind of get a flathead screwdriver and pry out the keyboard to get to the internal components, which is more of a pain in the ass because it's a hell of a lot more fiddly, and in doing so you tend to leave marks on the keyboard that you'll notice when it goes back in. Still doable, more of a pain in the ass. The worst case is, as Tellurian says, it's a solid piece and you can't get to the damn thing without taking the entire laptop apart. Which again, doable, complete fucking nightmare to do. I think, since we're here, we might actually drop the, it's worst case scenario, yeah. And as I say, if it is the backplate, it will be very obvious. There tends to be two. There'll be one for the hard drive, which is a big kind of rectangular one, and a very thin one that will be the RAM plate. That's best case. Slightly worse case is the having to take a screwdriver to the keyboard, which is doable. And you know, if you have a quick look online for a video guide, there are multiple versions on YouTube, so it's not the worst. But yeah, other than that, you are looking at not being able to do it at all, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. But that sucks, man. So that means that, yeah, you are kind of stuck with it as it is. I think I saw an article just before Fallout came out, and it was basically like putting together a PC, so a proper PC that will run Fallout 4 at like mid settings for like $500. So as long as you're kind of in a position and comfortable putting everything together yourself, you know, again, it's not cheap, but it's not kind of the couple of £1,000 people suggest when it's you know, I need to put a gaming PC together. Oh, I've got the password on, haven't I? But yeah, so, you know, not cheap, not something you're going to save up for in a couple of weeks, unless you're very lucky. But, you know, it's not kind of like you need to save up $2,000. But then that's down to you. It's like whether you want to go for something that is gonna play it and, you know, give you a decent experience with it, or if you want to save up and just go all out. Because that's the plan for the graphics card. So once we get the money together, there is a target in mind at the moment. Whoops. Which is that one there. So the GTX 970 is what we're looking at. But obviously, depending if we hit the target and how long it takes us, there might be something better out for the same money. So my plan is, once we've got all the money together, I'll probably just spend a stream or an hour of a stream looking online with you guys, having a look at what is available for the money and get your guys' opinions and look at reviews and stuff and see what you think. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm kind of putting in what money I can from wages and from the Patreon page and that kind of thing. But you know, you guys as a community have helped me get the money together for it. So I want to make sure you guys agree that what I'm spending our money on is the best that I can spend our money on. Okay. Dude, get over here. Oh, Bonnie and Rise is amazing. Did you get Afterbirth? Or have you just got like the original? Yeah, it's addictive. There's a reason it's my most played game on Steam. Shit, there we go. Well, at least if I die, I don't lose my echoes, because I'm so... You had to finish one single run. Yeah, that happens. I remember, like way back when I first got the original Isaac. It probably took me like 30 runs before I... Well, no, that's a lie. Probably took me about 10-15 runs to get my first mum's foot kill. Another 15-20 runs to get my first heart kill. And I think we're on like 100 runs or something before we got like a devil kill or an angel kill. It's all about just learning the game. It's learning what the enemy patterns are, what the good items are. I'd say if you want some assistance in learning the game, an awesome website to use that I always have open in the background when I'm playing it is platinumgods.co.uk. I'm going to put the link in the chat now. So if you bookmark that site, it's just got images of all the items on. So what you can do, right at the top left, you can change it depending which version you've got. So if you've just got Rebirth, you can click Rebirth and then Items, again Afterbirth and Items. You can go in and before you pick up an item, you can find the image that it matches, or if you know what it happens to be called, you can use the search box in the top right. And you can click on an item or just hover over an item and it will give you a description of everything that item does. So if it changes any stats, it will tell you what it does, tells you what it syncs up well with, tells you how you unlock it. It's an amazing website. It helped me so much when I was learning kind of the best way to run through the game and the best items to get. And things like the other day when we had Azazel and then we found Tech, and I wasn't sure if it would destroy the run by picking up Tech with a character that has a small brimstone shot. And in fact it told me that it would improve it and make it awesome, so we picked it up. So it's useful for just confirming things before you do go ahead and potentially pick up an item that's going to kill you. But yeah, like I say, bookmark the site, have it open in the background when you're playing the game, and just double check things that you're not sure about, and it will help a huge amount. Pardon me. I was about to say we still haven't got enough to actually buy the Holy Blade, but I need to go and get the Holy Blade first. So we should actually get up to 20,000 by the time we get there, which will be quite useful. 83 runs and I've not made it to the floor with Mum once. It happens. Like I say, it took me a long time to get good at the game in any shape or form. And are you kind of not trying to, but are you finding yourself speeding through it, or are you taking your time and like thinking about it before you try and clear a room and that kind of thing? Because that'll make a huge difference. And things like whether you spend time in the arcade or not, and whether you're making the most of the shops and the bonus rooms, whether you're getting things like the devil deals and that kind of thing as well, that'll be a huge difference. There's a lot of variables, you know. It's not a game that you're going to be able to turn on and just ace through. Tellurian's different because he spent so many hours watching myself run through it. He's picked up all these tactics just from watching me play. You know, he's vicariously got all of my amazing like MLG skills. So although he's gloating, it's actually just that he's channeled my awesomeness. Oh, I hate it when it does that. If I can put the donation command in manually just to show you guys what card it was I was talking about, and then like 5 minutes later the bot drops it in as well. I hate it when it does that. It just makes me feel bad because it's like spamming the chat with the donation link, which isn't my intention, I promise. It's just poor timing, which which sums up our channel really, doesn't it? Let's face it. Ow. I thought you'd appreciate that, Tal. But yeah, I mean, you know, with the original Isaac, before any DLC and stuff, you know, I eventually started trying to speedrun it, because I was looking at kind of applying for the Boiler League and that kind of thing. But even then, you know, that was 200-300 hours into the game, or, you know, hours playtime invested in the game. Ow, 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 ow. No, get off the wall. Don't even consider killing me. Clear entire floors for you in the boss room. God damn it, Tal. Oh, crap, big guy. Thank you so much, buddy. You just want to make sure your name stays on the screen, don't you? I'm onto you. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh shit, I need to go get this key now, don't I? Alright, let me clear the tower first, because I don't trust the game and I'm fully expecting it to throw these enemies at me whilst I go to the fridge. So let me just clear this tower. Let me get to the top. No! Fucking camera shifted. Son of a biscuit. Alright, I'll go get this killer now. If I can knock the other guy off, the camera, like the auto target, switched over as I was trying to jump away from the ledge. But because the camera shifted, the jump changed from back onto the ledge to off the ledge. That happened. But yes, I'll go get this killer now because I'm dead anyway. But yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'll tell you what, at this rate, Tal, I'm going to have to use some of the Patreon money to buy another drink. Because you're making me get through this quite quickly. There's not enough space on my desk. Alright, number one. Yeah, Tal, that was the kind of message that was in the donation alert. It was really weird. Like, it was so... You know when you just have those dreams that are so vivid and in your head? And yeah, it was like... It was pretty much like this. I was just sat here playing and having a chat with you guys, and all of a sudden the alert popped up and it was like, Telluria's donated £70. And I thought, oh shit, okay. I looked at it and it was along the lines of just because I have a well-paid job. And then I woke up and was like, oh man, it didn't happen. But that would have been awesome. And yeah, I just kind of woke up and it was like, oh, okay. But I remember feeling really hyped about it in the dream. And I just had to message you about it because it was just hilarious. Number two. Thank you, buddy. No, you don't owe me anything, buddy. But I wouldn't say no. One thing I will say, and this is a general kind of going forward type thing, you know, if anyone has won the lottery and kept it quiet and is planning to drop a huge donation to the channel, if you hold out until the start of December, because Twitch alerts are changing the way they process the payments. So at the moment, Twitch alerts take 1% of any donation that comes in. As of the 1st of December, that's going to stop. They're not taking any cut. So PayPal still take their little bit, but Twitch alerts aren't. And on top of that, as of the 1st of December, Twitch alerts to celebrate going free and, you know, being popular enough that they can do something like not take a cut, are actually giving out an extra 1% on all donations. Yeah, I want to thank you for helping us become the service we are today, and to show our appreciation, you'll be able to earn an additional 1% on all of your donations for the next 3 months. So yeah, there's going to be no charge from them again, ever, unless things go really south. And then on top of that, as I say, from the 1st of December to the 1st of March, they are giving an extra 1% on top of any donations. Yeah, Tell, I'm kind of looking at that. Because I saw that as well. The thing is, I'm quite picky about the charities that I support for kind of various personal reasons that I won't hassle people with here. So I'm just having a quick look at what they've got. They've got Save the Children. They've got Child's Play, which is an awesome one. Game Changer, which I've not heard of. Delivering meaningful services directly to hospital patients and staff, awarding financial aid and college scholarships, delivering video game gift packages, and hosting unique online games. Okay, so similar to Child's Play. St Jude's Children's Research Hospital, which has been a popular one with like the big streamers. Able Gamers, which sounds a lot like Special Effect. International Bipolar Foundation, which, yeah. Call of Duty Endowment. There you go, Special Effect is on the 8th. American Cancer Society, Mercy for Animals, Doctors Without Borders, and Operation Supply Drop. So I think there's only like 3 or 4 there that I'd be a little bit kind of hesitant to support. Just, as I say, nothing against the charity, it's just my personal kind of opinion on them. But yeah, I'm definitely considering doing some stuff. And again, you know, that would be good. That's probably why, like, part of the reason why they're doing this extra 1% thing, just to try and give the charities a little bit more. Oh god, that stung somewhat. Yeah, new charity each day, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Tell. That's the whole kind of plan behind it, which is awesome. You know, it's great that they're willing to not only kind of celebrate going kind of tip free, but also that they're going to actually give a little extra something back to people who've supported them and been paying the 1% almost. And yeah, new charity day. So yeah, there's definitely some in there that I would love to help support. Obviously, you know, as you say, ow. It's an awesome thing in terms of supporting the charity, but it could also be a great way of building up some of the graphics card stuff again, because as you say, although you're not getting all of it, you know, 50/50 is still an awesome thing, and I know some people prefer donating if they know it's going to a charity, which is absolutely fine, you know. But yeah, you know, it's that kind of, I don't know, almost added incentive. Adios. Where's the big guy gone? There he is. Oh, I'm just happy to see you. Come on, Loki, sit down. But yeah, I think I had noticed that they were doing it, I just hadn't really looked into it. So thank you for kind of pointing it out to me again, because I probably wouldn't have paid much attention to it again, because I, like every stream at the moment, on my second window I've got OBS open so I can see what's going on with the frames and stuff, and I've got Ankbot open for the chat. I also have Facebook, Twitter, the Twitch dashboard page, and the Twitch alerts dashboard page all open on the second monitor. So every day when I stream I log into like Twitch alerts, but it's not telling me, it doesn't remind me about the 50/50 thing. It just says, do you want to enroll in the payroll program? So I'm glad you told me about that. I'll check it out properly after the stream today, I think. Have another look at it. You coming down? There we go, let's get your attention. That's the chest we want. That's the whole reason we've come up here. Just want to say a quick hello to everyone who's in the channel today. Whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting, whether you're sat with me on a second monitor whilst you play a game, or whether you're, you know, laughing at me failing and wishing you could wear a beanie hat as awesome as this. Just want to thank you for taking the time to click on the channel, come show some support by adding your name and number to the channel. It's very much appreciated. And I hope you're all having an awesome day. If you're in America, happy Thanksgiving, if you celebrate that particular occasion. If you're not in America and you've pigged out to, you know, feel like you're supporting the American Thanksgiving, then good on you. I myself had pizza yesterday and finished off said pizza today. I now want more pizza. In fact, no, I want McDonald's is what I want, because Icy posted up a picture of his dinner, which was just a giant McDonald's bag. So now I want takeaway. Not even takeaway, just crappy fast food. Yes, whatever you've done with your Thursday. Wait, I swear I got that. Oh no, I got that on the other account, didn't I? I remember now. This is going to be the issue until we get to Amelia. I know I got all these on Tuesday when we were playing on the US version, and I came and like got that chest and the stuff up here, and now we've started another new playthrough, so I'm trying to remember what I've done. Yes, I would appreciate that, but I get that you haven't got the money, so it's totally fine. I've actually emailed them again today, because initially when I set up the treat stream thing, I gave them 4 options, and on their site, when you say you're from the UK, they give you the option of Domino's, which we went through before is like the most expensive possible pizza place on the planet, or this takeaway.co.uk website. And I went on Domino's and picked the one from there, but I also went on to takeaway.com .com or .co.uk, whatever the hell it was, the takeaway website, which is basically, for anyone who knows of Just Eat or Hungry House or anything like that, it's just a website that has a collaboration of various treat stream stuff. Are they closed? It wouldn't tell me before, because it only loads up like my food choices when I'm actually live, so I never get around to actually checking it. But anyway, yeah, when I initially set it up, I sent them like 4 or 5 different things, and they came back and said, oh, we can do your Domino's one, but the other ones you've given us don't take card. I was like, okay, but I know I've paid card from those restaurants before. And I kind of left it. I always meant to go back in and add more in and never got around to it. And yeah, they came back to me and was like, oh yeah, you know, most of them are only take cash payment. I was like, well, okay, fair enough. You know, I get why you can't do it. But then I've just gone back in before the stream today and was like, okay, let's add some more things on, because at the moment I've only got the most expensive pizza place in the UK. Let's try and add something a bit more interesting in. So I had a look and opened up the takeaway.com website and went through it all. And yeah, I've had a look at it, and it turns out there was only one of the 5 options that I emailed to them that didn't take card payment. So I've messaged them back today, and I've added in like 3 more options. So we've still got Domino's on there. There's another pizza place. There's a 20-inch pizza. There's a curry, and there's a burger. Like burger, chicken nuggets, chips, and a drink or something. And I've added them all in. They are closed. Sorry, I was trying to load it up. I did believe you. I just, as I say, hadn't seen the option. Well, that's kind of sad. But yeah, so I've emailed them like the options again, and I've given them a complete breakdown of what it is I want, as well as the complete cost, including the 50p like card payment fee. And I've specified that I've got to the payment options, they take card, they take PayPal. So hopefully they'll actually add the damn things in this time. Right, let's buy this blade before we do anything else, because I want this blade because it's amazing. It's all about this blade. About this blade. No Sorax. What am I doing? We don't need that anymore. Don't really want any of those either, that's a problem. Let's use these 2. That should bump me up a bit. That's what I'm talking about. Fortified weapons. And this is why we saved all the shards. I think there is another country that kind of acknowledges Thanksgiving. Primarily it is US. Like, here in the UK we don't really do it. As of 2 years ago, we've kind of taken on the whole Black Friday thing because companies like making money and hate the colleagues that work for them. Just go for that one for now. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun tomorrow. Got freaking Black Friday to look forward to. Yeah, Canada acknowledges its existence as well. But yeah, like I say, we here in the UK, we don't have it as a thing. Like, Thanksgiving doesn't exist. Black Friday does, as of a few years ago, as I say. So all us lucky retail workers get to go in and, you know, deal with angry people wanting money off their stuff. And I'm actually working an extra day tomorrow, an extra hour tomorrow as well. In theory, it shouldn't be too bad for me tomorrow because I'm actually, I'm on the customer service counter and like the tech support counter, so I'm not actually dealing with the sales side of things. So like the busy period for us would probably be Saturday, Sunday, Monday when people come back in complaining that the stuff they bought for half price doesn't work properly. But I only work Friday, so it shouldn't be too bad, in theory. But yeah, the only issue I can see us having tomorrow on the know-how counter, on the tech support counter, will be the managers coming in. So people coming in and buying a new laptop at like 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, afternoon, lunchtime-ish, and going, oh, I want this set up because that's a service we offer. So we unbox it for them, we make sure Windows is up to date. If they want Windows 10 going on, we'll install Windows 10 for them. If they buy any software, so any antivirus or like Microsoft Office packages or anything like that, we'll install that for them, set up an email account, all the usual kind of crap that you don't really do when you buy a laptop, but we sell as a service. And usually we kind of save 48 hours to do the whole thing. So from unboxing it and getting it on the counter to us finishing it and it being ready, we save 48 hours. Days like tomorrow, the managers tend to turn around and go, yeah, we can do that in 4 hours, no worries, come back later on today. And we all stand there going. So that's going to be the only real issue I can see kind of coming up. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. As I say, I'm only in for the one day, so if people come in and complain, then that'll be over the weekend, and then I'm not in until next Friday, so... Well, what am I doing? These guys. Do we buy some fire paper? It's payday tomorrow. Nice. Do you get paid? Like, how often do you get paid? Because I know you've said before that it's cash in hand, I think. I think that's what you said anyway. We're going to buy some fire paper. Every week. I can't remember if it's every week or every 2 weeks. I know you have said before. I apologise for having a memory like a sieve. Yeah. That's what I thought it was. Right, so we now have the awesome Holy Blade, and we've levelled it up a bit. So it's going to be even more kick-ass. So now, let's go and hunt down Amelia. If anyone is in the channel and has Bloodborne on PS4 and wants to join, Slade, I'm kind of looking at you. If you want to jump in, then by all means, like, get loaded up, get ready. I'll put the password back in, and we'll go and hunt down Amelia. Spent all of today detailing my dad's car and his tossing passion. Nice! Nice, Wiggy. Because I'm not saying this in a negative way at all. I'm just trying to remember, because, again, memory like a sieve. But you're not quite old enough to have a adult job, are you? Because you're still in high school and stuff. So kind of any money you can come across is a good thing. Yeah, those air quotes. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't envy you that one at all. Oh, I've not been around it yet. I'm pretty sure I've bought the key though. Which way are you going? Which way are you going? Come on, swing. There we go. Swing for me, bitch. Ow. Alright, let's rethink this a bit, shall we? Alright, buddy. Pretty sure we've bought the key already. We have bought the key already. I was sensible and bought it as soon as I had enough money. It happens every now and then. Come on. Get over here. Just it. There we go. Yes, yeah. I knew there was something. I knew it was related to you still being in school. As I say, absolutely no judgment was intended there. I was just trying to remember. It's a shame that nothing really happens down there. Because that's a giant kind of like courtyard type area. There'd definitely be some kind of awesome boss setup down there. Because that's the bridge from the sewers. So underneath me is the Gascoigne fight. That's the bridge with the cleric beast on. in a silly kind of way, I'm so hyped for if and when we get a new Patreon sub, or if someone increases their subscription amount, just because I've got the notification set up now and I want to see if it works. Right, now I know there's a guy around here. Yep, you're the one I want. You are the one I want. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Honey. Come on, take a swing. According to Raptor, my live stream had 3 views today. That's pretty cool. Normally it says I had 0 views today. So, we'll take 3. Kind of a dilemma though, do I be responsible and take a job whilst kissing my recreation time goodbye? Do I enjoy what little time I have left and scarcely having my money? That is the trick. The question is, how much do you want money? Because if you're getting by as you are, I'd say, you know, enjoy the free time, make the most of it. Go out and do stuff. Even if it's free stuff, just, you know, make the most of not having to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get ready for a job. Fair enough. But yeah, definitely don't feel like you need to get a job. Like, if you're lucky enough to be in a position where you have the option, then make the most of it. Oh, this is where all the insight is. I think that's a bit early on that one. Because one thing I will say, and it's probably going to sound really obvious, but I'm going to say it anyway, is that once you do get a job and you start getting that money coming in, it's very difficult to not have that income again, whether through choice or through mishap. But, you know, if you do go out and you get yourself a job and you start earning a decent amount of money and you start enjoying having a decent amount of money, if you suddenly lose that, either through deciding you don't like the job and you want to quit, or if something was to happen and you just lose the job, losing that income and that source of money will be very noticeable. But yeah, so don't just like rush out and get the first job you come across because you want the money. You know, don't get yourself stuck in a crappy job just for the sake of having a bit more money to play with each month. Because if you decide 2 months afterwards that actually you hate the job and you want to quit, then not only have you got the hassle of trying to quit, but you've also got the hassle of losing all that income again. That is the trick, you. Exactly what you've said just there. It's all well and good having the money to buy all the nice things, but if you don't then have the time to enjoy the nice things that you've worked your ass off to get the money to buy, is it actually worthwhile buying them? And that is the $1 million issue. Oh goody, you're sniping me through the fence. That seems fair, you giant douchebag. Yeah, fitting to considering what today is, exactly. Yeah, that guy was kicking my ass. Right, we still need to do the tower drop. Get to the hunters, the abandoned workshop, and get the lift to come around the back of the gate as well. But I want to go back and get the echoes back first. Problem is, that witch is probably going to have them on her. It's kind of annoying. That was close. Oh no, the crow's got him. That works. Ow. There we go. All the shining coins that I've never actually used for anything. Bloodborne's a bit... I'm going to say this, but it really doesn't help. Bloodborne's a bit less obvious than Dark Souls was. Obviously, Dark Souls, you died, you were trying to regain your soul and your humanity and that kind of thing. This one, at the very start of the game, you come to this city called Yarnham that is renowned for its blood transfusions and almost like blood magic type stuff. Blood is believed to be this like elixir in the town, to the point where there's this huge deal made about blood transfusions, and there's actually kind of a loading screen tooltip that comes up that says that blood is kind of, what is it? Blood is distilled more than alcohol because blood is more not more enjoyable, but like more addictive almost, more of a narcotic. Oh, these gunners always kick my ass because they're all so well kind of out of the way and spaced out as well. It takes forever to actually get around to them. Ow. That's me stuck in a corner. Jesus, that was close. Heart rate went a little bit right then. Welcome back, Slade. Try to wake from the nightmare. Yeah. So that's kind of the basics of it. Essentially, yeah, you start out, you come to this town for some reason. It's not really explained why. And you kind of sign this contract that is you making your character. And then from there it all goes a bit crazy. You're shown on this kind of operating table and you go to sleep. Or seem to go to sleep. And then these creatures start coming up on you and it all goes a bit crazy from there. And Slade, I would definitely take some assistance if you're in a position where you can do. I'm just heading towards Amelia now, in a very kind of slow, vicarious manner. I'm just going to go and get Mademoiselle Prostitute. Blah blah blah. Oh, have I not been and spoke to Madam yet about the clinic? Doesn't look like I have. Isn't that a curious turn of events? Hi. I really couldn't get into Evil Within. I remember starting it off on the stream. Just could not get into it. Right, so that's that side done as much as I can. Oh, hello. You there? Cool. I will try and speedrun my way there now. I need to do the tower drop. That's going to be the only delay. It wasn't even that you. Like the gore wasn't an issue. To be honest, it was just the game itself. I just found it really boring. It just didn't grab me, unfortunately. And there were lots of little things that bugged me about it as well. Like the forced letterbox mode on the graphics. That was a pain in the ass. Ugh. That was different. But yeah, just I couldn't tell you exactly what it was. It was just kind of, I think everything mixed together. Just couldn't get into it. Which was a shame, because from what I heard about it, it was a good game. And like we got to chapter 10 or 11 or something. So we gave it like a fair try. It wasn't like we did the first 2 chapters and then left it. You know, we invested a fair bit of time into it. Hi. I'll take that health back, thank you. Okay, so we're going to sprint through this section. Yeah, I'll take the alleyway. Grab that on the way. Sprint past the doggy. Go for the lift. Those two will jump down the hole again because they're stupid. There you go. 1 and 2. One shortcut open. Yeah, see, like I say, it wasn't even that the gore bugged me or anything like that. It didn't keep my attention. Like, we streamed it, I think we streamed it across 2 weeks. And yeah, it got to the point where I was playing it because I'd started it. Like, I wasn't enjoying it. But yeah, the idea was pretty cool, and some of the mechanics and like the ideas were pretty interesting. But oh crap! Hang on. Okay, well, we've got one. He's got that fancy hammer as well. Someone's been through the DLC. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, don't press the share button trying to skip stuff. That doesn't work. How do people skip the cutscenes? Just a quick hello to everyone in the channel. Again, you know, I try and do this like once an hour or so. Don't want to call anyone out, just want to thank everyone who's here for being here, taking time to click on the channel, see what's going on. Whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting, whether, like Slade, you're in game with me, just thank you so much for coming and hanging out and supporting the channel. And I hope you're having an awesome day. It's the beastly nun dog thing. Hi. Okay, that's done. Let's back off a little bit. You, pretty much. That's how this game goes. I really like that Mira and I told us about the particles in this room. I don't know if you guys can see it on the capture. There's the tiny little white specks that are floating down. If I run into them, they actually bounce off of the character. Let's see if I can get a better camera angle. That's not going to show it. It's annoying. But yeah, they don't just kind of like roll off, they actually bounce away from the character. It's pretty awesome.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell. Oh, I know. You seem now to betray me. No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
So yeah, that happened. Okay, now comes the real moment of truth. If this has worked the way I'm hoping it has, we should now get back here, and in theory there should be an item for me to pick up on the floor that will let me get into the fricking DLC. Look, there it is. There it is. I have a blood drunk hunter. That's what we spent like 2 hours trying to pick up on Tuesday. All of the insights. So yeah, it's that I had the wrong DLC. I've not heard back from PlayStation yet in regards to getting the refund on that. If I do get the refund on that before Dark Souls 2 comes off of sale, I might look at getting that instead. Although I guess I should ask you first, Telly, considering it was your donation again. Would you be happy for me to buy Dark Souls 2 with it? Or would you rather it goes back in the pot towards the graphics card? It's entirely up to you. As originally, obviously, you donated it for me to get the DLC for this, and I failed horribly. So if you have a preference, please feel free to state it. I'm kind of torn, to be honest, so I'm hoping you do have a preference. Oh, look at that. Physical up 2.1. Physical up 7.3. And up at full health as well. Yes! Okay, so that's Amelia down. Dark Souls 2. Fancy me Dark Souls 2 stream through new content. I'd be up for that. I'm pretty sure I've still got my characters. Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, might as well grab it whilst it's 50% off. like I say, it depends whether they get back to me in time. Here we go. But yeah, I would like to get it. Like I say, I've meant to get Scholars since it came out. It's just never been kind of top priority, I guess. But yeah, as I say, if we get the refund come through and the DLC, not DLC, sorry, the copy is still on offer, then we'll get that. I guess the question then is it on sale on Steam as well? I had like 5 emails come through yesterday when the Steam sale started saying an item on your wishlist is on sale. Alright, no worries, buddy. It is £15. So that would be exactly the right amount for me to pick it up with the money I spent on the DLC. And that is half price at the moment as well. Ends 1st of December. I love how it's like, Microsoft Xbox controller or equivalent is strongly recommended. Damn straight it is. But yeah, 'cause if I get it on PC, I've already got my characters from my old builds and stuff. So, oh wait, there you go. It'd only be $1.99 instead of £20. So I could do that and then put the rest in the graphics card pot. So that would work. We'll do that. But yeah, £2 for the DLC. I could probably do that tonight, but I might as well wait and see if I get the refund through. I need to remember that finishes on the 1st of December. Because I'll grab that, whatever. I'm glad I double checked. I'm going to start doing that now. With this fucking DLC issue that I've run into, I'm going to start actually reading the small print for stuff like that. So make sure what I'm buying is the right version of what I need.
Very well.
Channel Blood Echoes. Oh, I can't quite get another one. Let's go for that. All the damages. So we're now level 31. I reckon we can go for the DLC now.
Counters of idol, isn't that how farewell could have made?
May you find your worth in the waking world. Or not. Slade, are you on Fallout already? Alright, I'm going to go and enter the DLC area. I'll get the torch, so I've unlocked the DLC area. And then I will probably run away crying. You're on Fallout already. No worries, buddy. Hey look, it's Mademoiselle Redchat. Curtsy. Receive blood treatment. One of those. Oh, what I do need to do actually, thinking about it. It kind of annoys me that they haven't put in a fast travel system between the torches, that you always have to go back to the dream and then out again. It's only a small thing. It's like a minor annoyance. It's not so bad since they like updated the load times. Originally, when it was like 30-second load screens every time, if you went to the wrong place or if you had to just go back again, it was like a minute, like 30 seconds each way. Whereas now it's only like 10. So it's better than it was, but still, just having kind of a fast travel system like they do in Dark Souls would have been ideal. Because apparently, I've not talked to Madam up here yet.
Then if I endeavour to treat as you please.
I can see you.
There may yet be, if you find them, I endeavour to treat so please.
We're gonna go and what are we gonna do? Oh, I was gonna go and talk to Granny. That's what I was gonna do. And send her to the chapel. This way. No. Not today. How are you all doing? How's everyone in the chat? Do hope you're enjoying the show. Shunk. Hey, John, how's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome. No, don't want to go that way. I'm going to go this way. Hider. Blah. I do love this Holy Blade. You just get so many more attacks in per stamina bar compared to the axe. Have I heard of Bergenworth? Hey Steve, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh, I think I can afford a level up again now. Might as well do that before we go out somewhere and lose all of my echoes through stupidity.
Welcome. Very well, let me.
Lost track of time. Nice. Alright, let's go for the damages. Upgrade all of the damages. Yeah, let's go back there. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, John and Steve. Yeah, I've seen you lurking for a bit, Jono. As I said, you know, I don't like calling people out by name. I just like acknowledging that, you know, you guys are lurking in the channel and supporting and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, I've picked it up again because of the DLC. Like, I've not really played it. I think we played it when it first came out and did a full playthrough on stream, and then left it for like 3 or 4 months, and then came back to it maybe 2 months ago, just because we weren't sure what else to play and it was there. So he did another kind of playthrough in a couple of days, and then the DLC came out this week, so we're back on it again. Steve, they haven't, but Slade very kindly offered to set up the game share system with me. So essentially I'm using his EU copy of the game and the DLC, and it has now worked. We have the item for the DLC. It has unlocked properly. But yeah, on top of that, obviously with having access to the game share thing, I've now got a load more PS4 games that we can check out, which is absolutely awesome. But yeah, so in theory, if this works, I'm now going to stand here. He's going to go, om nom nom, I eat your face. Yes.
Seems their children too. And their children forever true.
So here we go, Hunter's Nightmare. So new DLC. Now, from what Slade said, I'm fully expecting to get my ass absolutely handed to me here. But we're going to check it out anyway. But yeah, so I... Just over from this side, okay. Yeah, I have emailed Sony in regards to the refund on the DLC that I haven't used. Just waiting to hear back from them. Tellurian has very kindly let me know that the Scholar of the First Sins for Dark Souls 2 is 50% off at the moment on PS4. Having just checked on Steam, it is also 50% off. But because I already own the base game, I could just buy the expansion, which is normally £20 and is currently £2. Because I never got around to buying Scholars. So I'm going to do that. Ideally, Sony will get back to me before like the end of the week. I think it's like the 1st of December that the Steam sale stuff ends. So hopefully they'll message me back before that so I can use the money that Tell kindly donated for the DLC for this to put towards that instead. If not, it is only £2, so we could do it then instead. Oh snap! Alright, let's give this a go. Well, that stings. Like, really badly. There we go. Dog on your lap and 1 eye on Game of Thrones. Fair enough. Oh no, I did get him. Ow. Ow. Let's pop 2. Let's finish it off with a crit. Well, we took out the first guy. I'm going to count that as a win. We can leave now. I'm done. Finished. Don't care anymore. There's another one there. Don't have enough blood vials for him. Just spent them all taking out that one guy. It's cool that it's basically the same area, just completely morphed. It's a pretty nice touch. Okay. Beware of hound. Oh, that one there. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Oh god, there's a hunter. Oh god, there's so many things. Get out of the way! Ah, that's a neat trick. Oh god, there's 2 hunters. Run away! That's cool, you guys just cower whilst I pick up all the things. You guys just keep doing what you're doing. Ow. No. Well, we got some stuff. And there's a hunter right at the top of there as well. Fair enough. So the trick is to kite all the enemies towards one of the AI hunters, because they kick ass, and I don't. But still, we got some pretty cool items from that. Do the hunters come back? They do. Awesome. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Yep, you take them out. I'll trigger you. No. Come on, get away. You moved yet? Nope. Why did that sound like the dog was that? Oh crap, we're going down, are we? Of course, both hunters are there. I'm not expecting to get my echoes back, but if we can maybe find another item or two, and then we will travel back and go back to the normal area, I think, because yeah, I am just going to get my ass completely handed to me here at level 30. Nope. Not that way. Oh, shortcut! I don't read the note! Why would you put a note there? What's wrong with you people? Get out of the way. Okay, shortcut's open. So that's something. Just a heads up for anyone else that plays Bloodborne, this is a really terrible way to play the game. Yep, tried to roll like over here. You know, tried to roll over there so I could get out of the way of the ball that I did see at the top of the stairs and get all the other guys, and of course I ran into the wall instead. But we got the shortcut unlocked. And yeah, just to troll. Just to be that guy. Alright, we're going to do another run now. Because we found the shortcut. And I'm stupid. And I have no sense of when I should just give up. Which is why I spent 20 hours straight playing I Want to Be the Guy. Start running into walls. I know, right? That would be the answer. Okay, at least in theory we should have a few less enemies following me around now. Because I've not, you know, triggered them all. Yep, so let's go that way. Let the flaming ball of death come down. Grab the items. Gates open. Something big up there from the sound of it. It's a cave of death down here, which we'll happily charge into face first. Oh goody, a cannon. Cannon and something else from the look of it. I kind of want to run up here and see what's in the cathedral. Even though I know that's a really stupid idea. Oh, you look fun. Yeah, we're gonna give it a go. Holy fudge. He does not mess around. Do we do another run? Or do we go back to somewhere we can actually kill something without using all of our blood vials? Yeah, that's the first 10%, yeah. At this point, I am just trying to explore it, just seeing what's around. You know, as I sprint away from it. We're going to do one more. We're going to see if we can get into the cathedral. Because the door should just be open now as well, so I won't have to hang about. I am liking the way they've reused the area. Right, normally I'm not a big fan of just dumping the same area in and calling it DLC, but they've actually changed it enough, I think. Get wrecked. Oh, the door isn't open again. Awesome. He stood in the doorway. Get in, get in, get in. Run away. There's clearly going to be a boss up here, but we're going to check it out anyway. Screw you, buddy. Why am I here? Let's ring a bell. Oh, I've still got the password on. Because, yeah, it gets rid of the bell thing. I can't summon if I go any further forward. So... let me see if someone will summon me. Maybe I'm trolling. To be honest, I'm expecting the troll. Part of me really wants to go and try and backstab that guy. I know it's not going to end well for me. Let's see what happens. Inugari. Alright, Sal, take care, buddy. Thank you so much for the donation. Insta-death. That guy's going to be sat there going, oh my god, you are such a fucking noob. How did you die straight away? Now, I did see there was an item on the guy's hand. Part of me's tempted to try and run in and grab the item and then Hunter's Mark out of it. Oh, it's done me back here. Shit. Nice one, Slade. But yeah, so just like charge in, See if we can grab the item off the guy's hand. And then use the hunter's mark to come back here before we get absolutely annihilated. And then after this attempt, we'll go back to base game and actually try and make some progress and, you know, level up and stuff, or not. Okay. That guy didn't move for me. I mean, again, that was me summoned into someone else's game. Maybe it isn't a boss straight away. Maybe it's a boss later on. Get wrecked. Alright, there is another item there. I know I'm missing something. I remember seeing it as I died the first time. Try and get up here before he completely blocks the doorway. That'll work. He dropped an item. Come on, turn around. Go away. I want the item. Someone died. Okay, let's see what happens. The arm moved. Yes, he doesn't move. Curiouser and curiouser. So he must trigger later on then. Yeah, we'll use that. I'm guessing that was a key item. The surgery altar. So you go left. I'll go that way. You just keep screaming. It's fine. Alright. We're going to keep going until we die again, and then we will actually fast travel back. Okay, that stings. Whoa. Okay, well that went better than I thought it was going to. I thought that was going to be like a full-on like hunter guy, as opposed to just a cursed guy. So that was okay. We can take that. Beware of projectile. Okay, yeah, there's 2 more guys down there. Oh god, there's the giant fucking blood spider things as well. They're always a pain. Fear Hunter. He's going to be tucked around a corner somewhere, isn't he? Or he's going to drop down on me. Because they're not hunters, they're normal guys. That guy's the hunter. Sugar. Oops. Subtle. Alright. Let's call quits on that, shall we? Just throw a grenade at me. Go, 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 go. Just get in. Delayed Molotov, is that what the hell that was? No. Oh god! No! Oh, smoke. That's a dead end. Perfect. Whoa! Oh, you're still following me. Brilliant. Is this going to poison me or something? No. Stop following me, guys. I'm not built for this. This is a really terrible way to play this game, guys. Holy fudge. What's down there? More stuff. You're going to try and kill me. No?
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you?
Holy crap.
Wrong turn, then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts. This is what the poor fools do. So, don't be rash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmare.
Nightmares are fascinating.
Oh yes, I see. You sense a secret within the nightmare, and can't bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason. And and some do not wish to see them uncovered.
Hey, night. How's it going, buddy?
Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly. Beware, especially.
You're not gonna, give me anything useful. Despicable hunter of hunters. Yeah, I'm getting the impression he's gonna try and betray me. Please be a... Oh yes, shortcut. Oh, that was all worth it. This new DLC looks absolutely horrendous. Everything is absolutely kicking my ass. And I mean, I am completely under-leveled for it. Like, I'm only level 31, I think. And I think, like, the official recommendation from Sony and from is to be at least, like, level 60, 70. So, you know, we're looking for trouble at this point. Here's actually an item. Nice. Constable's gloves. There's a summon over there, so there's a boss through there. But yeah, as I say, at this point we are just kind of going to keep going until we die, and then we'll teleport back. Hi, Bubby. Get on the ladder, get on the ladder, get on the ladder. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. No, I'm dead. So that guy can attack up ladders. I need that weapon. But yeah, we're going to teleport back now. We've unlocked the shortcut. So that kind of makes me want to keep trying to just sprint through it and unlock more stuff. But I think we need to get up that ladder, which means we need to take out that hunter, which isn't going to happen. But we've unlocked the shortcut for when we are ready to come back, so that's something at least. But yeah, we'll go back. We'll try and like push forward with the story for a bit. I know exactly where I want to get to. There's a bit of an echo farm you can get to later on. Welcome back, you. How's it going, buddy? What we got? 2 8s and a 9. That could be good. That's going to be good. Let's go and repair stuff first. See if we can... I think we did get some twin blood shards as well. So we might be able to upgrade. We can upgrade. More damage on that. Let's see if we've got any more damage we can add in here. Whoa, there's 98 there. That one. Try to finish right now. No worries, buddy. Welcome back. Got to earn that money, right? Cool. More damage on the blade. What we really need to do is go and find the Hemwick Witch, or the Hemlock Witch, or whatever her name is, and deal with that. Of course, that's the headstone active there. That's perfect. We've got those. I'm going to buy that just so I've got it, even though I will never use it because I don't really do the PvP side of things.
Well, what? Very well, let me...
Let's level up. Knock that that up a bit more. Yeah, we're level 33. And like the official recommendation is like at least level 60, 70-ish. If not, kind of at end game. So, you know, pushing our luck just a touch. Yeah, we'll stock our blood vials because we don't have any left. We're going to dump some of the, like, the boss items that we don't need anymore. Such as... we'll dump those. I'm going to dump that one. No, it's not in my inventory. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the rest. We got some new armor as well, didn't we? Let's check that out. Nice. I've got the church garb. Nice. The Ashen's tempting. Of course, helps if I look at the right one when I'm comparing. 110. So you only lose 10. But the actual defences themselves go up. We lose a touch of slow poison resist. But gain quite a lot of everything else. We'll go for the Ashen Hunter. We'll keep the Black Church garb because of recruiting the woman. In the jail cell. Fully upgraded power armor. Nice. Okay. That's a different armor set. I've never really worn this armor. Like the Ashen stuff. Looks quite cool. Right, so we're going to keep the church armor. Power armor in Bloodborne. That'd be a touch overpowered. Okay, so I think the goal now. Yeah, if we go Cathedral Ward, we'll go and get taken by the bag lady. We'll go and kick that bit off. And then I guess we'll try and take out Darkbeast. We'll go and do that bit. I think. Alright guys, just a quick request really. If you haven't already, if it catches up, there we go. If you are on Twitter, if you could use the click to tweet link, Even if you think nobody's going to use the link, if you could just tweet it out for me, that would be absolutely awesome. I only sell 50 beanie bucks for doing so, which you can use on the mini games in the chat, and it just helps, you know, spread the word for the channel, which is always very much appreciated. Which reminds me, I need to do... Actually, that for telly, and he donated £20 as well, which means he gets another 8,000 for the donation earlier. If the bot catches up. There we go. But yeah, it's not even just the Twitter stuff. If you're on Facebook and you've got the page on there, if you could do kind of a share on there as well, that would also warrant the 50 beanie bug reward. And also, it's just another avenue that we can, you know, help share out. Basically, any kind of advertisement you guys can help give the channel is just awesome. Very much appreciated. Because, you know, there's only kind of so many people that I can interact with on the social media stuff, so any assistance you guys can give me is absolutely brilliant. And I know it's not much, but, you know, the 50 beanie bucks is just my way of thanking you for that. Oh, hi there, bag lady. Now, part of me wants to kill you. Part of me really wants to get that item behind you, so I'm going to do that now. And the part of me wants you to kill me. Thank you. I died. Oh, did I? Shh. Yep, I didn't die. I was put in the bag. Oh, that's cute, Slade. But yeah, the power armor would be justified, I think. It's over 9,000. Oh, Shijminim. In the name of the healing church, stop talking so I can pick up the damn item. I'll just put this here.
Thank you so much.
And again.
I know.
And again.
So, do you know?
Resist the urge to tell you to go to the clinic.
I can't.
Cool. That's her sorted. All the NPCs. The only remaining one I believe, is the madman, but we can deal with him later. Alright, now we're going to sprint up here. We're going to go this way. And we're going to push this button that says, "Hi, I'm here." Are you following me? Wow, that enraged you, did it? That one hit. Yes! Just get another one in. Another one. Bolt paper. Enema time. Wow, the animation really doesn't work with this. Oh, Slade, that would be awesome. Yeah, do an all-in shuffle. And come out with nothing. Come on, get over here. Try and just take you guys out separately. Screw it, you can just die. Cool, that's you two down. Shit. Oh, what am I doing? Ow. Ankbot's snappy at the moment. I'm getting a delay between typing and hitting enter and actually appearing on the screen for about 5 seconds. Don't know what it's doing. Wow, that jump. The problem is, I need to go around there to get those echoes back. Just get down. Oh, he just go and stick his head right up there, doesn't he? Dude, I absolutely love the graphics overhaul. I can't thank you enough for doing that. Oh, nice. He hasn't got them. They're just there. Alright, we're going to take out the dogs this time. And I think we'll bypass the guy. Excuse me. Yeah, you do your screamy, shouty thing. Cool, we can upgrade the Holy Blade again. Oh, hi. Just make sure he's not following. Yep, we're good. Whoa! Really? That surprises me that people like Icy and such aren't on. I mean, I know Tell's not. He was on earlier. I think. No, Tell wasn't tonight. Tell had the night off. He did the YouTubey stuff. I don't even know how many people I follow anymore. In fact, no, we're not going to do this. We're just going to charge through. I don't even know why I'm going this way. I really don't want to fight Paarl. This is a really stupid idea. But we're going to do it anyway. Let's give it a go. Yeah, that happens, you. Right, well, someone's here. So if you could just, like, ring a little bell, that'd be awesome. Oh, there's an old hunter thing there as well. I forgot these guys show up. I thought it was just going to be for like the DLC related bosses. I didn't realise it was going to be on all of them. That's pretty awesome. Defector Antal. What have you got? You've got the sword spear and a flamethrower. Interesting. Remember friend. Yeah, pretty much. Nice Slade. That sounds like a power armor or a Deathclaw. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. That's a promising start there. Oh my god. Seriously? Apparently I can't hit him for anything. Corpses are falling down. Nice. Okay, well that went quite well. My heart's pounding, but that went quite well. Okay, we got like 32,000 as well now. It's a giant deathclaw. I called it. Run away. Oh. Let's go and upgrade. I need one more to... Oh no, sorry, 5 more Twin Bloods to get the last unlock spot. Check for blues.
Welcome. Very well.
Yeah, let's do that.
Farewell.
And then we're just going to go... stock up on blood vials. Nice one, you. Cool, so we got all that. Yeah, let's try and do the drop. Try and get to the abandoned workshop in the tower. See if we can get that. Hopefully get it first time. We managed it yesterday, which surprised me. It normally takes me like 4 or 5 attempts. Alright guys, just a heads up, we will be wrapping up pretty much at 12 o'clock. I'd love to go later, but because of the extra long day I've got tomorrow, I'm working 8 till 8. Normally I do 9 till 8, and I have to leave the house at about 8 o'clock to get to work. Tomorrow I'm working 8 till 8, so I need to leave here at about 7, which means I need to be awake at about 6:15. So I figure if I wrap up at 12, I'll be in bed by like 12:30, 1 o'clock at the latest. And then yeah, from there we can actually be at work tomorrow and be semi-conscious. I've got an energy drink in the fridge as well. I can take that in with me.
Oh, brave hunter. Thank you. Together we await the help of the... I cannot. The only is my own if it was...
Alright, let's just do that one in there, I guess. A Deathclaw mummy, because Deathclaw is nice. Shunk. die. Nice. First time again. It's 2 days in a row. We'll take that. Oh yeah, that abandoned doll. We all know what that was used for. Giggity giggity. Okay, we're going to go back up here. We're going to drop this minimum. We're going to keep dropping down. I don't know what that was because the thing didn't go off. Sassy Cat, thank you for the host. Welcome to the channel. Where's that gone? Where the hell's that gone? Okay, I've got no idea why that disappeared, but it's back again now. Sassy Cat, thank you very much for the host. It's very much appreciated. I apologise you didn't get the nice little alert go off. Yeah, it's definitely not on there. Pass. Right, let's drop down. Ouch. I'm doing very well, thank you. How about yourself? So, welcome to the channel. Thank you for giving us that host and for taking the time to come in the channel and say hello. It's very much appreciated. Alright, we're down here for the items. Let's try not to get our ass handed to us too much. I know there's the bag lady around there, so we'll avoid her as much as possible. No, give me the dog. Oh, hold on, it freaking missed. Just chilling. That's all good. Hi. Just don't. Just sit down. Hi. Alright, now there's the witch down here, and she always kicks my ass, and I always come back down here to try again anyway. Because I want that item. Apparently I'm much more leveled than I was last time I tried to take her out. That worked. So one heavy attack and deaded. But yeah, whenever I've come down before, I think it's because I normally try and do it on the way to Amelia. So I try and open the shortcut through the gate, and I also try and take out the witch at the same time, which obviously ends quite badly. That was just awesome. Pro skills right there. Jeebus. You just can't teach fails like that. Oh yeah, I knew there was something else I wanted from around here. Let's quickly grab that. That shield. So exactly what you need in this game is a wooden shield. You coming up? You are coming up. That's interesting, I didn't think you did. Well, if you're gonna come and join me, we'll throw myself off the roof. That was embarrassing. Oh dear. That was all kinds of embarrassing right there. I forgot I didn't come up here. I think it's because I was just like speed running through to Amelia, just so we could get the DLC unlocked properly. But now we can get our exploration on. You know, for what it's worth in this section. Which isn't a great deal. That's the hat I normally stick on the little minions. And that's it. I know there's... Oh, it's the crow. It's fine. I know there's some items up on the stairs this way. Hi. How's about no? Where's this? Oh crap! Oh, I know where this is. Yep. Yep, I know exactly where I am now. Somewhere I really don't want to be. Okay, well, that was fun. That's better. Right, 6 or 7 hits now rather than the 20 it was taking last time around. Always a good sign that we've leveled up properly. Swing. Don't mind me. Oh, there's the iron. I knew there was one around here somewhere. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. Okay, those taken care of. That makes taking out the hunters a bit easier. Hey, Midnight, how's it going? Goes to my cooking pancakes. Nice. We'll go for some pancakes. That's what I was trying to avoid. Now the other guys got involved. Get out of it. There we go. Poison the little bitch. Killing them. That was silly. Got greedy. Should have held out because the poison probably would have taken him out. Pants. Oh god, I'm all the way back here again. Screw that. Alright, we're gonna go back. We'll go to the dream. We'll go to the cathedral. We'll run round. We'll try and take that guy out again. Because the other guy should be dead. So I'll just take the crows out again. But then we can just focus on that one guy. And pummel him down. And then we'll be good to go. And then we'll probably call it for the night. Because it is almost midnight. Don't mind me coming through. Hey, Brooklyn, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, see, the first guy's still dead. So it's just the arse hat with the thunderbolt. Seriously, you're gonna trigger from me up there, me being up here? Like a bit of a day thing today, but okay. Let's do this. All of the bullets. After one day of being sick, I'm completely over what I had. Well, something at least. Surely it's better than being like myself and having the same thing for like 4 weeks. Cool, and that's still there. Let's pop one of those. Let's do that. Let's talk to you guys. Even though you just squeal at me. Gonna get rid of Bag Lady. It's a October. I apologise. I tried. Yeah, I would give thanks if, you know, he didn't exist. I mean, you know, all the obvious kidding aside, you know, he is a complete douchebag, and it sucks that he is famous and earning lots of money and, you know, exists. However, he's just made the most of, you know, what you can do. He's seen an opportunity, he signed up with the right people, and he's just running with it, which, to be fair, isn't really that much of a surprise when all is said and done. That fudge. Shouldn't have tried to go for those guys there. Should have triggered them and run around. Yeah, Midnight. As I say, you know, it's one of those things. I really hate the guy, but he's just making the most of what's been given to him, and you can't really blame him for that. You can hate him for it, but you can't really blame him for it. Alright, so we need to go and get those echoes back now, because that was like 15,000 echoes that we've just dropped. So we'll go and get those back. Oh yeah, we need to go through the swamp bit now, don't we? Oh, I remember now. Well, that's the big thing, isn't it? It's like, yes, he's a pain in the arse. He, you know, deserves to go and drown in a shallow puddle. But does it really affect us, other than it being kind of frustrating that he makes songs that are popular? Okay, so you guys are going to try and get me from there. Yeah, yes it is. No! Not enough health for this. Holy crap, that was close. What we got? Cool. Let's go back, and we're going to go back to the dream. We'll spend the echoes we've got, and then we'll call it for the night. Are you guys up for doing a raid? So the plan for next week, obviously this is me done for the week now. You know, schedule is Monday to Thursday. So we're back next Monday, which I believe puts us into December? No, one more day in November. Now what I was thinking for December was playing through Undertale, or at least checking out Undertale. I've heard very good things about it, and it's been highly recommended to me. I've never played it. I've loaded it. So like it exists on my Steam profile, but I've not got as far as actually doing anything on it. Cool. So yeah, I was kind of thinking of playing through that for December and giving it like a proper amount of time and effort and energy and seeing what it's like, seeing whether I enjoy it. Obviously, if it's, you know, if it's not something that goes down well, if I don't enjoy playing it, which I don't believe will happen based off of what people have said, but if, then we'll switch up to something else.
Welcome home. What is it?
Thanks to Slade, we now have access to a lot more games on the PS4 as well, so I'll probably be streaming a lot more from that in the coming months. Let's do one each way.
What? A yearning. Something. What's happened? Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Now I've got that, let's go and double check the upgrades. Oh, it's just HP continues to recover, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah, so I'm kind of thinking Undertale. However, if you guys would rather see more Bloodborne, I'll play more Bloodborne. We've also got Fallout 4 on the PlayStation now as well, so I could start a new playthrough of Fallout. And you know, kind of do that stuff. What I would quite like to do through December, if you guys are interested in me doing it, is at the start of every stream we'll do the Isaac Daily, which can take anywhere between 5 minutes and I think the longest one I've had is about 45 minutes. So, you know, that'd be the first thing in every stream through December, and then from there, once the daily's done, we'll go on and play whatever game it is. I quite like the idea of doing it. If it's something you guys would be interested in seeing, then just let me know either on here or message me on Facebook or Twitter, or if you're one of the Patreon subs, message me through Discord, and you know, we'll check that out. But yeah, I mean, let me know. I'll be working out the schedule over the weekend anyway, and I'll kind of finalise things on Monday for December's schedule. But yeah, like, thanks to the generosity of Slade Axe, we now have Shadows of Mordor, Mad Max, Fallout 4 and Arkham Knight all on the PlayStation, which is absolutely awesome. All games that I've wanted to play for a long time and haven't had access to, other than Fallout, which I've got but doesn't stream overly well. The fact it's on the PlayStation will mean it will stream absolutely perfectly. Touch wood. Obviously I'm going to be getting the Scholars DLC for Dark Souls 2 as well over the weekend, either with the money coming back from the PlayStation Store bundle mishap that I put through, or I'll just pick it up before the sale ends. But yeah, I'm enjoying Bloodborne. I'm happy to play Bloodborne if you guys want to keep seeing that for the start of December until we get through like the DLC stuff. Alternatively, like I say, we can jump into Undertale, which will be completely different, and we'll kind of see what's going on with that. Before I turn this off, let me put this back on. Because otherwise Claire and Ethan won't be able to watch stuff tomorrow. Turn that off, we'll put that on, we'll press that button. So yeah, that's that bit done. But yeah, so like I say, have a think about it over the weekend. Let me know what you guys want to see kind of coming forward. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, let's see who's on to send a raid to. web page is not available. Awesome. Yeah, it's not going to load the following page for me, so we won't do a raid. Nope, it's not going to do it. Okay, so we can't do a raid, I'm afraid, unless one of you guys have got a link that you want to drop in, or let me know and I can permit you to drop the link in. But yeah, the following page isn't going to load for me, so I can't see who's online. Unless we just try a couple of random people and see if they're streaming. So the websites are working. It looks like it's just Twitch actually. Thought maybe it was my internet, but everything else is working alright. Okay, we'll just have to wrap it up for now then, I guess. Which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, so I'm gonna head out. Thank you everyone for coming and hanging out tonight. It's been absolutely awesome. Thank you to Tellurian for dropping yet another donation in earlier on today. As you can see down there, we are creeping closer to our goal of the graphics card. As I say, any kind of Patreon money that's left over this month and any wages that I have after buying Christmas presents this month will be going into the graphics card fund. I can't promise there's going to be a lot of the wages going in because it's Christmas, but you know, I'll kind of drop what I can. Other than that, as I say, any extra money that comes in, donations, that kind of thing, that'll all go towards the graphics card. As soon as we get that sorted out, I think the quality of the stream's going to like skyrocket, because I'll be able to put more effort into the graphics side of things in terms of games, and it should take a load off the CPU as well, which will help me maybe tweak the settings for the stream itself, which will be quite useful. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys and gals and everyone for coming and hanging out tonight. This week's been really positive. We had a bit of a blip yesterday towards the end of the stream. The stream just decided that it wanted to drop every single frame that came at it, which was fun. But yeah, you know, you guys have been so supportive this week. I've kind of dipped toes into a couple of new social kind of ideas. There's a new website that we're checking out, which is let me see if I can load it up. Which is this one here. So if you guys are interested, I am kind of involved in that website now. I'm part of that website. It's just another way of checking out Twitch really, but they're helping like promote the channel and you know, getting the word out and that kind of thing, so that's always a good thing. And they've been really on top of like retweeting and sharing the page out just over the last 2 days that I signed up, so it's been a really positive start with them, and I'm more than happy to kind of put the word out for them that, you know, they are so far an awesome kind of effort in terms of streams and stuff, so definitely check it out. From the look of it, my internet might be on its way out, so I don't know if you guys are typing or not, or if you're just sat there listening to my sultry tones as you fall asleep. Either way, I am actually going to call it now. So thank you each and every one of you for hanging out tonight, and for the whole week. It's been absolutely awesome. It's been a pleasure streaming for you guys, as always. I'm going to get some sleep before my 12-hour shift tomorrow. God, I'm looking forward to that. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone who is celebrating it. Have a great kind of weekend. Whether you're celebrating Thanksgiving with friends or family, whether you're just chilling out at home, whatever you're doing, make the most of it, enjoy it. I'll see you on Monday for more Bloodborne on Monday, and then we'll kind of work out the final bits for the schedule for December on Monday stream. But yeah, take care everyone, love you all lots, beanie love, beanie hugs to everybody. I'll catch you next week.